Before you scroll past this, stop. Whatever you were carrying when you woke up this morning, the tightness in your chest, the bills you haven't opened, the phone call you're dreading, the diagnosis you're scared of, the marriage that feels like it's slipping through your fingers. Put it down for the next few minutes and pray this with me, because today, something is going to shift, and I don't want you to miss it. Heavenly Father, I come to you this morning just as I am, not polished, not perfect, not pretending. I come with my hair uncombed and my heart wide open, because I know you don't require me to fix myself before I talk to you. You have never once turned your face away from a person who came to you honest. So this morning, I'm honest. I'm tired in places I haven't told anyone about. I'm hopeful in places I'm almost afraid to admit. I'm standing here at the start of a brand new day, and I need you to walk into it with me. Thank you, Lord, for waking me up. I know that sounds simple, but it is not a small thing. There were people who closed their eyes last night with plans for today, and they did not open them again this morning. So before I ask you for one single thing, let me just say, thank you. Thank you for breath in my lungs. Thank you for a heartbeat I didn't have to think about, that kept beating all night long while I slept, unaware, unguarded, but never unprotected, because you were watching over me. Thank you for another sunrise. Thank you for another chance. Somewhere out there, the sun is coming up over fields in the Midwest, over skyscrapers in New York, over quiet streets in small towns in Texas and Georgia and Ohio, over mountains in Colorado and shorelines in California. And Lord, I know you are the same God over every single one of those places, and you are the same God over me right here, right now. I ask you this morning to order my steps. Proverbs tells me that a person can plan their own way, but it is you who directs their path. And today, I don't want to walk in my own understanding. I don't want to lean on what I think I know. I want to lean on you. Direct me. Guide me. When I don't know which way to turn me. When I'm about to walk into a room and say something I'll regret, stop me. When I'm about to make a decision out of fear instead of faith, interrupt me. I surrender my plans to you this morning, not because my plans are worthless, but because your plans are better. You see the whole road. I only see the next few steps. So I trust you with the parts I cannot see. Lord, I release every worry I brought into this day. I know I'm not supposed to carry them, but if I'm honest, some mornings I wake up and the anxiety is already sitting on my chest before my feet even hit the floor. So right now, I hand it to you. The worry about my job, whether it's stable, whether I'm doing enough, whether I'll be enough. The worry about my kids, whether they're making good choices, whether they're safe, whether the seeds I've planted in them will grow into something good. The worry about my health, the tests I'm waiting on, the pain I haven't told anyone about, the exhaustion that sleep doesn't seem to fix. The worry about money, about the account that's lower than I'd like, about the next bill, about whether there will be enough. Father, I lay all of it at your feet this morning. Your word says to cast my cares on you because you care for me, and I am doing that right now, out loud, on purpose. Take it. I don't want it back. I ask you for strength for today, not strength for next week, not strength for next year. I know you give grace daily, fresh, like manna in the wilderness, enough for the day it's needed and not one day before. So give me strength for today's assignment, strength to get out the door on time, strength to be patient with people who test that patience, strength to do the job in front of me, whether it's in an office, on a job site, in a classroom, behind a counter, in a hospital, or at home with children who need me more than anyone else in this world. Strength for the parent raising kids alone and wondering if they're doing it right. Strength for the caregiver watching someone they love slowly change and grieving them while they're still here. Strength for the person in recovery who has to choose, again, this morning, not to pick up what almost destroyed them. Strength for the student who is tired and doubts themselves. Strength for the veteran carrying memories that don't let go easily. God, meet every single one of these people where they are today, and meet me where I am too. I pray for my family this morning, Lord. Cover them, protect them. If there is distance between me and someone I love, begin to close that gap. Soften hearts that have grown hard. Heal wounds that have festered too long because pride kept us from speaking first. I pray for my children, if I have them, that you would be a wall of protection around them today, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Keep them from bad influences. Surround them with good friends and wise mentors. Give them courage to make the right choice, even when it's the harder choice. I pray for my parents, if they are still with me, that you would give me the patience and the tenderness to honor them. And if they are not still with me, that you would comfort the parts of my heart that still miss them, even now. I pray for my spouse, or for the one you may still be preparing for me, that you would build a marriage, or a future marriage, on a foundation that cannot be shaken by the storms of this world. I pray for my siblings, my extended family, the ones I don't call enough, the ones I owe an apology to, the ones who are struggling in silence. Touch every one of them today, Lord, even the ones I forgot to name, because you know their names, even when I don't say them. I pray over my health this morning, Father. You are the God who heals, not the doctors alone, not the medicine alone. You, working through them or working around them, however you choose. I ask you to heal what is broken in my body, strengthen what is weak, repair what has been damaged by stress, by age, by injury, by illness, by grief that settled into my bones. I pray for my mind as much as my body, because I know the two are connected. Calm the anxious thoughts. Quiet the racing mind at 3 a.m. Lift the weight of depression that some mornings makes it hard to even get up. Lord, if there is someone praying this with me right now who is fighting a battle nobody else can see, a battle with their thoughts, their emotions, their mental health, I ask you to sit with them today. Let them know they are not weak for struggling. Let them know you are not disappointed in them. Let them know help is not a betrayal of their faith, and that reaching out for support is not a sign of a small faith, but of a wise one. I pray for my finances, Lord, not out of greed, but out of need, and out of a desire to be a blessing to others rather than a burden. I ask you to provide. I ask you to open doors that no man can shut. I ask you for wisdom with the money you've already given me, that I would be a good steward, not wasteful, not fearful, but faithful. I pray for those listening who are one paycheck away from crisis, who are choosing between groceries and gas, who are behind on rent and terrified of what happens next. God, I ask you to move on their behalf today in ways that surprise them. Send unexpected help. Open unexpected doors. Multiply what feels like too little. I pray for those who are unemployed and discouraged, sending out application after application and hearing nothing back. Lord, let today be the day something breaks in their favor. I pray for my work, Lord, whatever that looks like today. Give me favor with the people I answer to. Give me integrity in the tasks I'm assigned, even the small ones nobody's watching. Let me be the kind of employee the kind of boss, the kind of coworker who reflects you without ever having to say a word about it, just through how I show up, how I treat people, how I handle pressure. If I'm frustrated in my current job, give me either the patience to bloom where I'm planted or the courage and the open door to move somewhere new. If I'm a business owner, bless the work of my hands. If I'm between jobs, don't let discouragement talk me out of trying today. If I'm retired, show me purpose in this new season, because you didn't design any of us to simply exist without meaning, no matter our age or our stage of life. Lord, I ask you to help me forgive today. I know unforgiveness is a weight I was never meant to carry, and yet so many of us walk around every single day dragging around what someone did to us years ago. Help me release the people who hurt me, the parent who wasn't there, the friend who betrayed my trust, the partner who broke my heart, the coworker who took credit for my work, the stranger whose careless words cut deeper than they knew. I don't say this because what they did was okay. It wasn't. I say this because carrying it is hurting me more than it's hurting them, and I want to be free. So today, Lord, I choose forgiveness, not because I feel like it, but because you commanded it, and because you forgave me first, long before I deserved it. And Lord, I also ask you to help me forgive myself for the mistakes I keep replaying, for the person I used to be, for the chances I missed, for the words I said that I can't take back, for the years I feel like I wasted. Help me receive the same grace I'm quick to offer everyone else, but slow to give myself. I pray for peace this morning. Real peace. Not the fragile kind that depends on everything going right, but the kind your word calls the peace that surpasses understanding, the kind that guards my heart and my mind, even in the middle of chaos. Give me peace in this economy. Give me peace about this election season and all the division swirling around it in this country. Give me peace watching the news. Give me peace about the state of the world, the wars, the violence, the headlines that make it feel like everything is falling apart at once. Lord, you are still on the throne. Nothing that is happening is a surprise to you. Nothing is outside of your reach. So let me walk through today without being paralyzed by fear of what might happen tomorrow, next week, or next year. Father, I lift up this nation this morning. I pray for the United States, for its leaders at every level, federal, state, and local, regardless of party, regardless of who I voted for or didn't. Give them wisdom. Give them humility. Give them a genuine desire to serve rather than to be served. I pray for unity in a country that feels more divided by the day. Not unity that erases our differences, but unity that reminds us we can disagree and still see each other as neighbors, as image bearers of you, as people worth loving. I pray for our military members stationed far from home this morning and for their families waiting for them. I pray for our first responders, police officers, firefighters, paramedics, who will walk into danger today so the rest of us don't have to. I pray for our teachers walking into classrooms carrying more than curriculum. I pray for our healthcare workers walking into hospitals exhausted, but still showing up. Bless this nation, Lord, not because we deserve it, but because you are merciful, and because there are still so many people in this country who love you and are trying, in their own imperfect way, to walk with you. I pray for the brokenhearted this morning, wherever they are, for the person who just lost someone they loved and is waking up to that loss fresh, all over again, like it happened yesterday, for the person going through a divorce they never saw coming, for the parent who buried a child and doesn't know how to keep breathing some days, for the person sitting in a hospital waiting room right now, afraid of what the doctor is going to say. for the person who is lonely, truly, deeply lonely, surrounded by people but feeling unseen by every single one of them. Lord, be close to the brokenhearted. Your word promises that you are. So let them feel that closeness today, not as a nice idea, but as a real presence. I ask you, Lord, to give me a heart of gratitude today, even in the middle of hard things. Help me notice the small mercies, the coffee that's still warm, the song on the radio that lifts my spirit, the stranger who holds the door, the child who laughs for no reason at all. Help me not take for granted the roof over my head, the food on my table, the people who love me, the body that still carries me from place to place, even on the days it's tired. Gratitude changes the way I see everything else, Lord. So plant it deep in me this morning and let it grow all day long. I pray for boldness today. Boldness to speak up when I should. Boldness to say I'm sorry first. Boldness to say I love you even when it's scary. Boldness to walk away from something that isn't good for me, even if it's comfortable. Boldness to start the thing I've been putting off. The business, the degree, the conversation, the apology, the appointment I've been avoiding, the dream I buried because I was afraid it wouldn't work out. Lord, you didn't give me a spirit of fear, but of power and love and a sound mind. So today, I choose to walk in that instead of shrinking back. I pray for wisdom, Father. Your word says, if I lack it, all I have to do is ask, and you give generously without finding fault. So I'm asking, give me wisdom for the conversations I'll have today. Give me wisdom for how I spend the hours you've entrusted to me. Give me wisdom in how I speak to the people I love the most, because too often, Lord, I'm patient with strangers and short with my own family, and I want that to change starting this morning. Give me wisdom to know when to speak and when to stay silent, when to push forward and when to rest, when to hold on and when to let go. I pray protection over my home this morning. Cover the doors, the walls, the roof over my family's heads. Let no weapon formed against my household prosper. Protect my children while they're at school. Protect me on the road, whether I'm driving to work, driving to run errands, or just walking down the street. Protect my mind from thoughts that don't belong to me. Protect my mouth from words I'll regret. Protect my heart from bitterness that tries to creep in when life doesn't go the way I planned. Build a hedge around everything and everyone connected to me, Lord. And don't let the enemy of my soul steal one more day of the joy you intended for me to walk in. I pray for the marriages in trouble this morning. Mine, if that's me, or the ones I know about among friends and family. Lord, marriages are under so much pressure right now. The distractions, the exhaustion, the resentment that builds up in silence over years because nobody wanted to have the hard conversation. I ask you to breathe new life into weary marriages today. Remind husbands and wives why they fell in love in the first place. Give them patience with each other's flaws. Give them the humility to apologize first. And Lord, for the marriages that are truly broken beyond repair, for the ones ending even as I pray this, comfort those hearts too. Give them strength to walk through what's ahead and hope for what you still have planned for their future. I pray for the addicted this morning, Lord, because I know so many people, maybe even someone reading or listening to this right now, who are fighting battles with substances, with habits, with things that promised relief and delivered destruction instead. I ask you to break every chain. I ask you to give strength for the next hour, and then the next, and then the one after that, because that's often all recovery really is, showing up for the next moment. I ask you to surround people in recovery with community, with accountability, with people who won't give up on them even when they stumble. And Lord, for the families of addicts, the ones who are exhausted from loving someone through this, give them strength too, and wisdom to know the difference between helping and enabling. I pray for the youth of this nation this morning. So many young people are growing up anxious, disconnected, comparing their lives to filtered images on a screen, uncertain of their worth. Lord, remind this generation that they were made on purpose, for a purpose, by a God who doesn't make mistakes. Protect them from the darker corners of the internet. Give parents wisdom to guide their kids through a world far more complicated than the one many of us grew up in. Raise up young men and women of character in this generation who will go on to lead this country with integrity. I pray for the elderly this morning, for those in nursing homes who don't get enough visitors, for those living alone who go days without a real conversation, for those whose bodies are failing, but whose minds are still sharp, and remember exactly how lonely today feels. Lord, comfort them. Send someone to check on them today. Remind them their life still has value, that their story isn't over, that they are still deeply loved by you, even in this season. Father, I pray for those who don't yet know you, for the person who was hurt by the church and walked away and never came back, for the person who thinks they've done too much for you to ever forgive them, for the person who's angry at you because of something that happened, something they never got an explanation for. Lord, reach them. Meet them right where they are. Show them that your love was never about them being good enough, because none of us ever were. It was always about grace. Use me, if you can, to be a small part of how someone finds their way back to you. Let my life today be a light, even if I never say a single word about faith. Let people see something different in how I handle a hard morning, a rude customer, a stressful deadline, a flat tire, a bad diagnosis. Let them see you in me. I thank you in advance, Lord, for what today will bring, even the parts I can't see yet. I thank you for the conversation that will change something. I thank you for the door that's about to open. I thank you for the answer to the prayer I've been praying for months, maybe even years, that I almost gave up on. I thank you that you are never late, even when it feels like you are. I thank you that delay is not denial, and that what looks like silence from you is not you forgetting me, but you working things out in ways I won't fully understand until I look back on this season from somewhere further down the road. I pray, Lord, that you would help me be present today, not scrolling through my phone while my kids are trying to talk to me, not thinking about tomorrow's problems while today's blessings pass me by unnoticed. Help me be where my feet are. Help me listen more than I speak. Help me see the people in front of me, really see them, because everyone I encounter today is carrying something, and I may never know what it is unless I slow down enough to notice. I pray for joy this morning, real joy, not the shallow kind that depends on my circumstances lining up perfectly, but the deep kind that your word calls my strength. Let joy rise up in me even before I fully understand why. Let it show up on my face, in my tone of voice, in the way I greet people today. Let it be contagious. Let someone catch it from me without even knowing where it came from. Lord, I pray for my community this morning, my neighborhood, my church, my city, the people I pass every day without ever learning their names. Use me to be a good neighbor. Give me eyes to see the need right in front of me, the person who could use a kind word, a helping hand, a meal, a listening ear. Don't let me get so wrapped up in my own list of concerns that I miss the chance to be an answer to somebody else's prayer today. I pray, Father, for anyone who woke up this morning and genuinely did not want to. For the person battling suicidal thoughts, wondering if the world would be better off without them. Lord, I speak life over that person, right now. Their life has value. Their story is not finished. There is a purpose for them that hasn't been fulfilled yet, and the pain they're feeling right now, as real and as heavy as it is not permanent, even when it feels like it will never end. God, surround them with people who will notice, who will ask, who will stay. Give them the courage to reach out to someone today, and give the rest of us the sensitivity to notice when someone we love is quietly drowning. I pray for endurance today, Lord, not just for the big trials, but for the slow, grinding, everyday kind of hard that doesn't make headlines, but wears a person down all the same. The marriage that requires effort every single day, the job that doesn't get easier, the parenting season that feels endless, the health condition that isn't going away, the dream that's taking far longer to come true than expected. Give me endurance to keep showing up, keep believing, keep trying. One more day, even when I don't see the finish line yet. I ask you, Lord, to help me guard my words today. Let them build people up instead of tearing them down. Let me speak encouragement into my children instead of criticism. Let me speak patience to my spouse instead of frustration. Let me speak truth without cruelty and correction without contempt. James says the tongue is a small thing that can set a great fire. Lord, help my words start something good today instead of something destructive. I pray for rest, even in the middle of a demanding day. Teach me to pause. Teach me that productivity is not my identity, and busyness is not a badge of honor. Help me take a breath between tasks. Help me remember that you rested on the seventh day, not because you were tired, but to model something for us. That rest is holy, that stopping is not laziness, that my worth was never meant to be measured only by what I accomplish. Father, as I move into this day, I ask that you would go before me and prepare the way, and follow behind me and cover what I leave undone. Go beside me in every conversation, every meeting, every errand, every quiet moment alone in the car. Let your presence be so real to me today that I don't have to search for it, that I simply notice it again and again in small, ordinary moments. I declare that today is not going to be wasted. I declare that whatever tried to defeat me yesterday does not get to follow me into today. I declare that this is a new mercy, a new grace, a new opportunity, and I will not squander it in fear, in bitterness, or in self-pity. I declare that I am stronger than I feel this morning, more loved than I realize, and more capable than my doubts want me to believe. Thank you, Lord, for hearing every single word of this prayer, and every word I didn't say out loud, but that you already knew was in my heart before I even opened my mouth. Thank you for loving me on my good days and my hard days the exact same amount. Thank you for never growing tired of me coming back to you morning after morning with the same worries, the same requests, the same need for reassurance. Thank you for being patient with me, the way I am so often impatient with myself. I ask all of this in faith, believing that you are listening, that you are moving, and that you are good. Not because everything in my life looks the way I want it to right now, but because I have decided that your goodness is not up for debate based on my current circumstances. You were good yesterday. You are good today. You will be good tomorrow. That has never depended on me, and I'm grateful for that. So Lord, however this day unfolds, whatever it holds that I cannot yet see, I choose to walk into it with you. Not alone, not afraid, not without hope, I choose to believe that this could be the day something changes. I choose to believe that you are still in the business of turning things around, opening doors, healing hearts, restoring what was broken, and writing beautiful new chapters out of what looked like ruined pages. Thank you for this morning. Thank you for this new beginning. Thank you for another chance to get it right, to try again, to trust you a little more than I did yesterday. I love you, Lord. I need you today just as much as I needed you yesterday, and I trust you with everything ahead of me that I cannot control. Lord, before I close this prayer, I want to bring one more thing before you, because I know there are people praying this with me right now who are standing at the edge of a decision. Someone deciding whether to take the leap on a new job. Someone deciding whether to move to a new city. Someone deciding whether to finally end a relationship that has been draining them for years, or whether to fight for one more season to save it. Someone deciding whether to go back to school, whether to have another child, whether to sell the house, whether to start the business they've been dreaming about since they were young. Lord, give clarity to every person standing at a crossroads this morning. Take the confusion off their shoulders. Speak clearly, even if it's just a quiet peace that settles in after this prayer is over. Even if it's just a small nudge in the right direction rather than a shout. You don't always answer with fireworks, Lord. Sometimes you answer with a whisper, a still small voice, a sense of calm that shows up out of nowhere. Let that be enough for us today. Let us trust the whisper as much as we would trust the shout. I pray also for the dreamers this morning, Lord, the ones who have a vision in their heart that nobody else can quite see yet. The artist still working a job that has nothing to do with their gift. The writer with a manuscript sitting untouched in a drawer. The entrepreneur who has the idea, but not yet the courage. The singer who hasn't sung in front of anyone in years because somebody once laughed at them. Lord, breathe new life into dormant dreams this morning. Remind these people that a delay is not a denial, that the gift you placed inside them did not expire just because the timeline didn't match what they expected. Give them one small step to take today, not the whole staircase, just the next step, and give them the courage to actually take it. I pray for reconciliation this morning, Lord, in every relationship that has quietly gone cold, the friendship that faded without either person quite knowing why, the family feud that has lasted so long nobody even remembers exactly how it started, the falling out between parent and adult child that has stretched into years of silence. Lord, soften every hard heart involved, including my own, where I need it softened. Give someone, somewhere, the courage to send the first text today, to make the first call, to say the words, "I miss you," or "I was wrong," out loud, after holding them in for far too long. Let today be the day pride finally loses to love in at least one relationship that has needed healing for a long, long time. I pray for contentment, Lord, in a culture that constantly tells us we need more money, more followers, more approval, more things, a bigger house, a nicer car, a better version of the life we already have. Teach me today to be grateful for what is actually in front of me. Help me stop comparing my ordinary Tuesday to someone else's highlight reel. Help me find joy in the small, unremarkable, deeply good parts of my life that I've somehow stopped noticing. A home-cooked meal, a good night's sleep, a friend who checks in, a job that pays the bills even if it isn't glamorous, a body that still works even if it isn't perfect. And finally, Lord, I ask that you would help me carry this prayer with me long after I say, Amen. Don't let it be words I spoke once this morning and forgot about by 9 o'clock. Let it shape how I drive today, how I answer my phone today, how I respond when someone cuts me off, disappoints me, or disrespects me today. Let this prayer still be working in me at noon, at dinner, and tonight, when my head hits the pillow and I look back on how the day went. Let me be able to say, at the end of it, that I showed up differently because I started my morning here, with you. Thank you for this morning. Thank you for this new beginning. Thank you for another chance to get it right, to try again, to trust you a little more than I did yesterday. I love you, Lord. I need you today just as much as I needed you yesterday, and I trust you with everything ahead of me that I cannot control. In your precious and holy name, I pray. Amen.